On April 3rd, 1968, a star was born. Sebastian Bach emerged into the world, destined to become a rock icon. His early years in the Bahamas, surrounded by the vibrant culture and perhaps enchanted by local rituals, hinted at his extraordinary future. Son of Dave, or Hondo as he was called, an art teacher with a zest for life, and Kathleen, a caring nurse, Sebastian's life was rich in creativity and love. A chance accident brought his parents together, a story as unique as the man Sebastian would become. The Bach family's move to Canada marked a new chapter. Here in Peterborough, they nurtured an art community, laying the foundation for Sebastian's artistic sensibilities. From a Batman comic to the mesmerizing image of Kiss, Sebastian's childhood was filled with moments of awe and inspiration. His passion for music was ignited in the choir of All Saints Anglican Church, where the seeds of a rock legend were sown. But life wasn't without its trials. The divorce of his parents was a turning point, channeling his pain into a fierce love for rock and roll. Sebastian vowed never to let go of the music that became his solace, his identity. From the serene beaches of the Bahamas to the hallowed halls of rock stardom, Sebastian Bach's journey is a testament to the power of passion and perseverance. A boy with dreams, transformed by life's melodies and dissonances into a legend. This is the story of Sebastian Bach. More than just a singer for Skid Row, he's a survivor, a dreamer, and an indelible mark on the canvas of rock history. As the echoes of his first concert by the Stampeders lingered, young Sebastian Bach's life took a pivotal turn. United by music, his family reunited for a night to witness the spectacle of Kiss in Toronto, fueling Sebastian's rock ambitions. Attending Lakefield College School, Sebastian excelled academically, his brilliance shining bright enough to skip a grade. Yet it was the devastating news of John Lennon's death that struck a chord, deepening his emotional connection to music. In the confines of his dorm room, alongside roommate Tony Weinberg, Sebastian found his voice. Their band Anthem, born from an impromptu performance of Roxanne, marked Sebastian's first taste of recognition and respect, igniting a passion to pursue music relentlessly. A youthful rebellion, symbolized by a daring mooning incident, led Sebastian from the elite corridors of private school to the diverse halls of Peterborough Collegiate Vocational School. Here, Sebastian's antics and musical journey took a wild turn. Dedicated to his craft, Sebastian practiced singing for hours, aiming to hit the highest notes. His audition for Herrenvolk, later known as Kid Wicked, showcased his undeniable talent, setting the stage for his first headlining show at Larry's Hideaway. A chance encounter with producer Rich Chicky on a Toronto beach led to a demo that would change everything. Sebastian's move to join Madam X in Detroit marked a new chapter, filled with challenges and a pivotal moment of defiance that would eventually lead him away from the band. After leaving Madam X, Sebastian Bach returned to Toronto, forming a cover band named VO5, reconnecting with producer Rich Chicky to create more demos, including a track titled Saved by Love Again. This demo, sent to a New Jersey band known as Skid Row, marked the beginning of his journey with them in 1987. His encounter with Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue in Toronto led to his demo reaching Doc McGee, Bon Jovi's manager, indirectly facilitating his connection with Skid Row. A chance meeting at Mark Weiss's wedding introduced Sebastian to John Bon Jovi's parents, who mentioned their son's friend, Dave the Snake Sabo, was seeking a singer for his band, Skid Row. Back in Toronto, contemplating the demos sent by Skid Row and his life decisions, especially with a baby on the way with his girlfriend Maria, Sebastian found himself at a crossroads. Despite the personal dilemmas, the allure of Skid Row and the potential for stardom was irresistible. His early brush with the industry, singing a jingle for Schooner Beer at 16, had prepared him for this moment. Deciding to meet with Dave Sabo and Rachel Bolan in New Jersey, Sebastian found an instant connection with the band members. An altercation at a White Castle in Sayreville over their appearance cemented their bond, fostering a gang-like camaraderie that would define their time together in Skid Row. In the garage of bassist Rachel Bolan's parents, Skid Row rehearsed, their raw energy attracting even John Bon Jovi for a visit and advice. Under the management of Doc McGee, and with a contract from Atlantic Records, the band was poised for stardom. Sebastian, now in New Jersey with his family, was even lent clothes from Jon Bon Jovi himself, integrating into the rock lifestyle. The creation of I Remember You highlighted internal tensions. Rachel Bolan's initial resistance gave way under McGee's insistence, turning the song into a monumental hit. This period was also marked by a significant refusal to Jon Bon Jovi's offer to jam, showcasing the band's integrity and leading to their monumental opening for Bon Jovi's 1989 tour, a platform that introduced them to arenas. Amidst touring, Youth Gone Wild soared to MTV's top requests, and the filming of 18 and Life in Los Angeles became a moment of familial pride for Sebastian. The success was tangible, with their debut album selling over 10 million copies worldwide. However, not all was smooth. An incident with a police officer in Pennsylvania, a misunderstanding and stun gun use, and subsequent arrest after a concert, highlighted the tumultuous side of rock life. Moreover, Sebastian's onstage language drew ire from Jon Bon Jovi, threatening the band's harmony. Sebastian Bach's journey with Skid Row escalated with an intriguing blend of personal milestones and professional upheavals. From his romantic connection with Christina Applegate, who was living in Jim Morrison's former apartment, to the band's tour with Motley Crue, his life was a whirlwind of rock star experiences. The band faced and overcame challenges, including a prank war and confrontation with Bon Jovi. Their performance at the Moscow Music Peace Festival in 1989 marked a historic moment, despite backstage tensions and the subsequent firing of Doc McGee by Motley Crue. As Skid Row's fame soared, their partying clashed with the sober tours of Motley Crue and Aerosmith, yet it was this raw energy that defined them. Bach's friendships with icons like Axl Rose, encounters with David Lee Roth, and the band's financial settlement to use the name Skid Row highlight the complexities and triumphs of his rock and roll lifestyle, culminating in performances with giants of the genre and unforgettable moments that etched their name into rock history. Off the road and with newfound wealth, Sebastian Bach faced idle dangers. His New Jersey home, a creative hub for Slave to the Grind, was wrecked by Hurricane Irene in 2011, marking a series of personal and professional trials. From ejecting Steven Adler over drug use to a costly bottle-throwing incident in Massachusetts, Sebastian navigated tumultuous times. The making of Slave to the Grind in Florida, then California, brought unexpected endorsements from James Hetfield and a return to heavier music roots, culminating in its historic #1 debut on the Billboard chart. Personal highlights included his father's artwork on the album and profound lows from excessive partying, leading to a critical self-reflection. Touring with Guns N' Roses and Pantera brought both exhilaration and the seeds of Skid Row's eventual discord, illustrating the complex interplay of fame, creativity, and personal struggle in Sebastian's life. In 1996, Sebastian was fired from Skid Row. After an angry exchange on voicemails between he and guitarist Dave Sabo over why they would refuse an opening slot for the newly reformed Kiss, he was out. Post-Skid Row, Sebastian Bach embarked on a solo career, facing management rejections and unpredictable challenges, including a violent encounter at a Motley Crue concert. His ventures into Broadway, notably in Jekyll and Hyde and Rocky Horror Show, showcased his versatile talent. Despite mixed success in music collaborations and reality TV, Bach found new management and released solo records, highlighting industry shifts. Personal turmoil, like his home's destruction and divorce, contrasted with professional ventures, including a VH1 show and Broadway roles, reflecting a journey of resilience and adaptation in the ever-changing entertainment landscape. As the final curtain rises, we find Sebastian Bach not just surviving the tumult of rock and roll, but thriving in realms he once only dreamed of. From the vibrant stages of Broadway to captivating roles on TV, Sebastian's unparalleled voice and magnetic charisma have found new arenas to shine. His journey has been anything but linear, marked by the highs of stardom and the lows of personal battles. Like a complex child, Sebastian's boundless energy and intense emotions often intertwined with his penchant for the nightlife, creating waves that sometimes turned friends into foes. But amidst the storm, a beacon of light emerged in Suzanne, his true love. In her, Sebastian found an anchor, a partner, who understood the man behind the music and the fame. Today, Sebastian Bach stands as a testament to perseverance and passion. His story is not just of a rock legend, but of a man who, despite the odds, continued to chase the dream, carrying the torch of rock and roll into new frontiers and proving that the spirit of rock never dies.